Hello everyone, welcome to the solution of class 9th of chapter motion, page number 103 and example number 8.4. The question is starting from the question is starting from a stationary position. Rahul pedals his bicycle to attain a velocity of 6 meter per second in 30 seconds. Okay. Now starting from the rest position and he want to attain the velocity of 6 meter per second in 30 seconds. Then he applies brake such that the velocity of the bicycle comes down to 4 meter per second. Okay, it means starting the velocity is 6 meter per second and after applying the brake, the velocity will reduce and it will 4 meter per second in next 5 seconds. Okay, and in that case we have to calculate the acceleration of the bicycle in both the cases. It means case 1 and case 2. Okay, then one by one we go with the case 1 and after that we go with the case 2. Now moving toward the for case 1. Okay, in the case 1 what is given, the initial velocity is 0. Why initial velocity is 0? Because the Rahul started the pedaling the bicycle through stationary position, and meaning of stationary position is at a rest. Okay, that's why the velocity is initially is u is equal to 0. Now after that their velocity is 6 meter per second. Okay, it means their final velocity becomes 6 meter per second. And what about time is 30 seconds. Okay, it means in 30 seconds. Okay, now we have to calculate the acceleration. We know the from the first equation of motion v is equal to u plus at. We can use this formula and we can write like that: v is equal to u plus at. We can write like v minus u is equal to at and a is equal to v minus u by t. Then we get the formula of acceleration is a is equal to v minus u by t. Now the formula is a is equal to v minus u by t. That is the formula. Now what we have to do, we have to simply put the value of v, u and t in that particular equation and go with the solution. Okay, calculation part, we get the answer. Now just putting the value as v, it is given 6 meter per second, and u 0 meter per second. In the place of v we put 6 meter per second, and in place of u I mentioned 0 meter per second. In place of time, that is 30 second. Okay, if we get like that, 6 meter minus 0 meter, we'll get 6 meter per second. Okay, and what about that, the 30 second becomes cancel, it means 6 by 30 meter. If we cancel it, it means it we cancel it, we get time 0.2 times. Okay, now that's why the correct answer for that is 1 minute. In that case it is second, and second it becomes second square, not it's not cancelled. Okay, because it is the meter per second and it is becomes second square because we have to find the acceleration. Okay, and at that case the final answer becomes 0.2 meter per second square in this case. Okay, it means the acceleration of the bicycle in the first case is 0.2 meter per second. Okay, now moving toward the second part. In the second case it is given that the initial velocity is 6 meter per second. Why 6? Because after next 5 second, okay, from 6 meter per second, the velocity is reduced to 4 meter per second. Okay, at that case, in the second case, we go with the acceleration that is called initial velocity, u is equal to 6 meter per second, and the final velocity is 4 meter per second. What about the time? It is given, that is 5 seconds. Okay, now time is equal to 5 seconds. Now similar process by the equation b is equal to u plus at, we go with the same process and get the formula of acceleration, and formula of acceleration is a is equal to b minus u by t. Now put the value of v, u and t in this equation and go with the solution, go with the calculation part, you will get the answer. Now in the place of u, okay, we need to put 6. In place of b we need to put 4. That is, in place of b, that is 4 meter per second. In place of u, 6 meter per second, and in time 5 second. We will get like that, minus 2 meter per second by 5 second. Okay, if we'll go with the cancellation part, we'll get like that, minus 0.4 meter per second square. Okay, minus, we can write like that, 2 by 2 by 5 meter per second square, and the 0.4, 5 for the 20, that is 0.4 meter per second square. Then what is the meaning of minus here? What is the meaning of negative here? Okay, in that case, we remember the acceleration of bicycle in the second case is minus 0.4 meter per second square, and I want to know what is the meaning of negative here. Okay, then the meaning of negation here, that acceleration will reduces. Okay, see the initial velocity is 6 meter per second, and after applying brake the velocity will reduce. Okay, that's why we get the acceleration is negative. Okay, got it. I hope you got the solution. We'll meet in the next question. Thank you.